So it's currently about 3:30 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon, January 20th, 2018. Extremely busy at the moment, so I decided to just sit down. I'm at the local elementary school just around the block. I've been dizzy all day actually. Especially last night, I had a hard time falling asleep, but when I did sleep, I don't think I even woke up in the middle of the night. But when I woke up this morning, I was completely off balance. let's just sit here and let the panicky sensation, the panicky feeling leave. I am feeling a little bit panicky right now because everything I'm looking at is just like tilting to this one side, and I just feel like I'm moving, even though I'm just sitting there. I feel like I'm being pushed towards my left. Honestly, I can't wait till spring comes around. Spring is is in March 20th, so it's 2 months away. Hopefully this spring will be just like last spring, if not better. This previous spring, 2017 and summer was extremely good to me. Even though when I had panic attacks, I was able to handle them. I don't know why I was so able to handle them better during the spring and summer. This past year compared to right now, even though some of my panic attacks from this past spring and summer were just the same. I don't know, maybe it's just those flashbacks I get that makes it worse for me. When I started having anxiety in spring 2016, that was like the first time I had anxiety, so it's different. Anyways, yeah, I feel pretty calm now. Not really calm, but I'm still feeling a little panicky. I had to put like a little heat patch, saline patch in the back of my neck because my neck is stiff again. When I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was saying that I had to put like a heat patch in the back of my neck because my neck been stiff and it hurts. I notice whenever my neck is really tense like that, like really bad tension, it feels like your neck is squeezing your head and up. If you get your headaches, or even your headaches, your migraine, whatever head pressure you get increase, and then you get dizzier. I notice when I get headaches, I get stomach aches too. Sometimes I'll get the stomach aches without the headaches. Then of course sometimes I'll get the headaches only, and then the stomach comes after. But You know, if I'm dizzy and I don't get headaches or stomach aches, I can handle my dizziness a lot better often now than I used to. You know, I'm I need to accept my symptoms, my sensations like I used to, because when I learned how to accept them, they didn't scare me, and I was able to do this even though I was feeling dizzy. You know, I was able to this past towards the last few weeks after of summer. I think my dad and I was able to wash my car, dad's car, my sister-in-law's car, you know, and that would automatically trigger me into having a dizzy spell, because you know when I'm washing the car, I'm like moving my head left and right, ducking, like sitting up, sitting down, like bending, moving my head forward and stuff like that, and I did get dizzy, but you know I got dizzy like I knew I was. You know when you go on like a roller coaster or any kind of rides, you know you're expecting yourself to get dizzy, but it's fun. It's like a fun dizziness. But when you're not expecting to get dizzy, those are the worst ones. It's like you walking down the street and out of nowhere, you know, you feel like everything's doing this. You know, I apologize if I made anyone dizzy or jumpy by doing that, but that's how it feels sometimes. You know, when I'm walking, sometimes it just feels like I'm doing that, like everything is just leaning towards the left, towards the right. But you know, I'm just gonna sit there, accept how I'm feeling at the moment, which is completely off balance, and my left arm feels heavy and weak. When I say heavy and weak, it feels like I can't really lift it up without being in pain. It's like sometimes I have to like use my right hand and grab my left elbow just to put my hands up. That's how it feels like sometimes. Yesterday I went for a walk in the morning. First time I went off for a walk that early. You know, I haven't done that for a while, so that felt good. However, you know, a couple hours later, I had a massive panic attack. It's so strange. Sometimes you go out, you know, and you don't have a panic attack, and then once you go home, you have a panic attack. It's like, okay, why did I just have a panic attack when I went out? Let's say if you went outside for like 5, 10, 15 minutes, even like an hour, and you expect to have a panic attack, you don't have it. And when you go home, you don't expect it to come. It's like when every time I go outside, I expect myself to feel dizzy, lightheaded, off balance, you know, and feel like I have to vomit, blood, all that stuff, right? And when it doesn't happen, I go home, I'm like, oh, everything I expect to happen didn't happen, but bam, it happens at home. So it's like your mind is programmed to it's like you're telling yourself, oh, you expect it, but when you expect it, it doesn't happen. When you don't expect it, it happens. So, you know, I'm going to go outside next time. I'm going to go wherever. I was like, oh, I'm going to have a panic attack here. I'm going to go home. I'm going to have a panic attack there, etc., etc. It's like, you know, I don't understand it, but that's how it is. But, you know, right now I'm looking at whatever's in front of me, and, you know, that's what I'm looking at, and everything right there, it looks like I'm looking at a giant painting, like a giant screen, like it's not really there. That's what I feel like. I mean, I know it's there, but it just feels like, you know, it's like I'm doing this. It's like I'm touched. It's like I can't reach over there, because it feels like I'm looking at a 3D painting. Like, you know, it looks like looking at a big painting at the projector screen. That's what it looks like nothing is real. Actually, that doesn't really get to me. Like when you look at this, it doesn't look real. I'm pretty used to it, so you know, sometimes even before I had anxiety, I always had the feeling, it's like, why do I feel detached from myself and my surroundings, you know? But when I get that and the dizziness, that's what trips me out. It's like the detached feeling and the dizziness at the same time. When those go hand in hand, that's the worst. But if if I only get the detached feeling, I'm okay. It's it's just a feeling. It's no pain. But when I get dizziness, I can feel the pain in my head, like the headaches and stuff. But like I said, sometimes I get headaches without the dizziness. Sometimes I get dizzy without the headaches. But if I get dizzy without the headache and I get dizzy with the stomachache, I'm gonna focus on my stomachache more than the dizziness. It's like whatever you feel mentally and whatever you feel like with the pain, you're gonna focus on the pain more than the other symptoms, you know. Also yesterday, in the later afternoon around 3, 4 something p.m., I attempted to walk my daughter's dog. She has like a little dog. I'm gonna put a little clip on this, on me trying to walk my daughter's dog yesterday. But um, he likes it when my daughter walks him or when my niece walks him. He's more used to like playing with kids than with adults. So, but I try to walk him. So I'm thinking of getting myself a dog. And maybe if I get a dog and then I walk my dog, I can walk my daughter's dog at the same time. You know, some reason when I play with him, I mean, he likes playing with people, but when he goes for walks, he likes being walked by my daughter or by my niece. So, but he'll play with almost anyone. Um, but when I'm playing with him, I feel so much calm. It's like my mind is focused on playing with my dog, my daughter's dog. You know, so that's why I want to get a dog. So like, I don't focus on my head, my symptoms. You know, I focus on like what I'm doing. Like I'm gonna attempt to focus doing what I normally do. You know, there were days, like don't get me wrong, there were days when my panic attacks were so bad. I had the dizziness, all the symptoms all at once, and I was still able to drive. I was still able to go to the mall. I was still able to do the things I used to do. It's just that I did it, and I accept how I was feeling, and that helped. Anyways, I'm gonna go head back home and watch some football.